I'm devastated. It's been 10 days since I found out. I had a bad feeling something was off, and one night I looked at the location history on his phone. He'd been going to one address multiple times a week, when he said he'd been other places. When I confronted him, he admitted he'd been seeing this woman from his softball team. She knew we were engaged. Everyone on his team knew. Some of them were coming to the wedding. Most of them also knew about the affair and looked the other way. Right away, I started the wheels in motion to cancel the wedding and had to call everyone that was coming. We had 150 people coming, and a lot of things we already paid for. I just couldn't imagine continuing. He had no plans of stopping or telling me. He says he cared about her, but he still loved me and wanted to marry me. I insisted he'd tell everyone in his life the wedding was off and why. He had to call his mom, his grandma, everyone. His whole family is flying across the country, and most are still coming. The house next door to us is an Airbnb, and we rented the whole place for them to stay. We spent the whole first week crying and holding each other. I couldn't ask to him leave. I couldn't even say we were breaking up. My mind just couldn't catch up to reality, that the life I thought I was going to have is over. He says he's going to go to counseling, has been answering every invasive question I ask, and has been more emotionally honest than he ever has. I finally asked him to go, to leave and stay somewhere else. He's been sleeping in our car, and the nights he's been gone, we still message all night until we fall asleep. I finally asked him not to message me last night. Even if I reached out, I feel so heartbroken and confused. Now we still have to get through the next few weeks for the wedding day to come and pass. His family, who I love, is so coming to town. We still share a car. I'm slowly moving to plan my next steps. I'm going try and get a car this weekend. I planned a trip away to see my parents the weekend the wedding was supposed to be. My biggest issues right now is that I'm obsessively ruminating about the AP. I hate her and have intrusive thoughts of the things I want to say to her. I actually drove to her house one night. Luckily, she wasn't home. I don't even know what I would have done if I saw her. I'm not a revengeful person. I just wanted to call her names and see what she looked like, what she had to say for herself. I know logically that my rage is misdirected. She's not the one who broke an agreement with me. She can face her own karma. But I can't stop thinking about her. I mailed a save the date to her with an invoice for the wedding expenses. I just wanted to get the last word in. I just wish I could stop thinking about her. I can't focus on anything. I run a business and can't get the work done I need to. I had planned for 2 weeks off starting in a week, but I have so much to do before that happens, and I can't afford more time off. I just feel so lost and incapable of doing anything but chain smoking. I've lost 10 pounds. The idea of staying with him feels impossible. The idea of breaking up feels impossible. I do have a lot of good friends and family checking up me every day. They are my saving grace. If it wasn't for the wedding, I would have been more private about this, but I have told everyone now and can't turn back. I just don't know how I'm going to get through the next few weeks, and then in October, I'm scheduled to get a hysterectomy. I don't know why exactly I'm posting here. It just feels so dramatic and unreal. I love to hear from people who've been where I am, but I can't hear, "You dodged a bullet," or "It will all work out." That doesn't help. I know all that in my mind. My heart is just broken. Updating for common questions. Yes, I did get STI tests. There is a whole other dimension of this that I didn't get into, but all the tests came back negative. I had him and her send me screenshots of the results. I've been dealing with a lot of issues for a while and problems with early menopause. At 40, I'm 46 now. The news that I need a hysterectomy came on Wednesday. Yes, he's going to pay for the car. We were going to try and sell it, and then I said no, I don't want to wait and deal with it. He doesn't have that much money, but he has a good job. From what's left of our wedding savings and the money he gives me, I should have enough for a reliable used car. Yes, I'm looking for a therapist starting Monday. Thank you everyone who commented. It's hard to respond to them all, but I know you're right. Unsee and untangling our lives is the only way. It just feels like more than I can handle, but I am trying. The hardest part is reconciling the man I loved for 9 years with the man who did this. He was my future. Every plan, every dream was built around us. Now I have to dismantle that life, brick by painful brick. Was any of it real? Or was I just blind to the person sleeping next to me all this time? He says he still loves me, that he wanted to marry me, but how can you love someone you're actively deceiving? How do you stand in front of your family and promise forever, knowing you've been sharing your life, your intimacy with someone else? His family arrives in a few days. They're coming to celebrate a wedding that's now become a funeral. For our relationship, I have to face them, these people I considered my own family, and somehow find the strength to hold myself together. Then there's the surgery in October. I thought he would be the one helping me recover, but now I have to face it alone, trying to heal my body while my heart is still in pieces. The therapist I'm starting with on Monday, I don't even know what to say. Where do I even begin to unpack this kind of betrayal? They say time heals all wounds, but right now, every second feels like an eternity for anyone watching who's been through this. Does the ghost of the affair ever really fade? How do you learn to trust your own judgment again after you've been so wrong about the one person you were supposed to know best? And how do you stop the anger, the rage at her, at him, at the world, from consuming what's left of you? I'm asking because right now I truly don't know.